Hello Yogis, Kathy here. Happy New Year. I hope you had a great holidays and are ready to get back into your workout routine. So today's class is a strength-based class. So hopefully you'll enjoy this slightly faster paced class working on our lower body, our glutes, our core, as well as our arms. So when you're ready, let's go grab our props. So you're going to need 2 blocks for today's practice and anything else that you feel like you need to complement your practice, such as a strap or a bolster. Remember to check out my other videos on this channel for inspirations and all different types of classes, from Hatha to Yin to Power and Vinyasa Flow. Don't forget to click on the subscribe button to receive more videos just like this straight to your inbox. When you're ready, let's meet on the mat. So coming down onto our mats, let's grab for one of our blocks. Laying back in a supine position, you're going to press the hips up, slide the block underneath our sacrum. You can place the block on its flattest height or flip it up for a bit more extra lift on the second level. Lying back, making sure you're comfortable. Taking the arms inside the body, let's take a moment to center ourselves, center our breath, preparing the body for practice. You can start to extend one leg at a time towards the front edge of your mat. See if that feels good for the hip flexors. Begin to breathe in deeply, allowing the rib cage to expand as you breathe in, lifting up through the belly, into the chest cavity, all the way up to the crown of the head as you inhale. Slowly exhale, breathing out one breath at a time. Closing the eyes here, feeling the breath. Relaxing the shoulders down. Using your breath to steady your mind, clearing any unnecessary thoughts from outside of your practice. And let's take 3 more deep breaths. Remember to use this breath to help guide you through your practice as we move through our flow today. Start to walk the feet in one at a time. Taking an inhale, we're going to press and lift the hips up, release the block. Slide it off. We're going to place it underneath the right foot. So still staying on our back, staying in a bridge pose position. So our feet are hip distance apart. You should be able to touch the back of your heels with your fingertips and coming all the way back down. Let's take an inhale, press into your hands, into your feet. Drive the hips up, rolling the way into the shoulders. As we exhale, upper back, then mid back. Low back comes down onto the ground. Inhale, press and lift. Exhale, we slowly release, reverse the directions. Nice, easy flow here to warm up the spine. This time, we're going to lift up onto your left tippy toe. So as we come up, we're going to lift up. Left heel off the floor. See if you can trace the way into that right leg. So the one that's on the block. Pull the left knee in towards the chest. Hold here. Inhale. As we exhale, we're going to extend and kick the foot all the way straight up. One-legged bridge. Start to engage the glute muscles. And as we exhale, slowly lower the hips down and point the left toes forward on a diagonal. Hover 1 or 2 inches off the floor and hold. Inhale, we're going to pick the knee up. Back into the chest. Drive the hips up. Exhale, extend through that left foot. Exhale, point the toes, lower the hips down. Let's go for 5. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. For 4. For 3. For 2. And last one. And lower all the way down. We're going to shift the block over to the other side. So setting up the block underneath your left foot, making sure it's not too far away. So you want to keep the knee ankle alignment once we're in our bridge pose. So don't have the foot too far away from your fingers. Now let's breathe in, driving the hips up. Finding right into a bridge pose. Remember, neck is neutral, weight is in the shoulders. And exhale to slowly release upper back, mid back, low back to the floor. Inhale, lift. Exhale, reverse the direction, slowly slinky the spine back down to the ground. Inhale, lift. This time maybe coming up onto your tippy toes, lift that heel up. If you're balanced, you're going to pull the knee in towards the chest. Weight is in the left foot, right knee in towards you. Exhale, we extend, point the toe up. And as we exhale, point the toe forward, straighten that leg, hover. Inhale, bring it back up, extend. Exhale, lower. Moving with the breath. Let's go for 5. 1 breath, 1 movement. Drive that left leg down as you lift. For 4, 3, 2, and last one. Lower all the way down. Now let's shift the block off to the side. We'll need that for a bit. We'll pull the knees in towards our chest. Give yourself a hug. Allow the low back to come flat against the floor. Let's take our right knee over the left, making a figure 4 shape. We're going to reach underneath, grab for the back of the thigh, or interlace the fingers around the shin. Give that leg a pull. You can draw some circles through that left knee. Turn out the ankles, flex and point the toes. And let's release the hands, take them out into T position. We're going to shift the hips over towards the right side, drop the legs. You can keep them hooked or uncrossed and stack the knees into a spinal twist. Let's release the spine a little bit here, rolling the head over, looking towards the right side. So feet over to the left, head over to the right. Nice and easy twist. No need to force too much here. Just warming up the spine, the trunk of the body. Encouraging the shoulder blades to come down towards the floor. So as you breathe in, find length through the spine. And as you exhale, drop the shoulder a little bit heavier, opposite directions. And let's inhale the head back to center. Bring the feet in, hips back to neutral. Switching sides, left ankle over the right. Figure 4, recline pigeon. Pick up that leg underneath, grab for the thigh, or reach up and around, looking for the shins. Flex and point the toes a bit here. Warm up the ankles and toes. Maybe some hip circles. And let's open up into a spinal twist, arms out. Shift the hips over to the left. We're going to drop the legs over to the right this time. Taking any variations in the legs that feels good. We're going to roll our head over to the opposite side. One more deep breath. And let's inhale, come back to center. Bring the hips back to neutral. And we're going to rock and roll up and down the length of our spine. Give yourself a little bit of a rock and roll forward. Bring some momentum into the body. And on your next rock up, we're going to try and balance on our sit bones without having the feet touch down to the ground. Coming up. So finding your way into boat pose. Shoulders rolling back, chest is lifting, toes are pointing forward. Keeping the shins parallel with your hands supported, or we release, unsupported boat. From here, let's take an inhale, start to extend through the knees, reach the arms up, low boat. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bring it in. Let's go for 5. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. We're going to extend the knees this time. Remember, you can hold onto the back of the thighs. Hold it here just a little bit longer. If you can, extend to the knees. Come to our full boat for 5. For 4, 3, 2, and last one. Great job. Cross your ankles. Just come forward into our table position. So from our table, shoulder, elbows, wrists in one line, hips stacked over the knees. Let's release with a few cat and cows here. Drop your belly, take a deep breath in, looking up. Exhale, chin to chest, rounding through the spine. Inhale, looking up and forwards. Exhale, chin down, pressing the floor away. Inhale into cow pose, stretching, arching through the back. Exhale, cat, chin to chest, tailbone tucks under. Finding your own rhythm. Let's do 3 rounds here, moving at your own pace. And we'll come back into center. Let's take an inhale, grounding down through your hands. We'll extend the right toes back. So pointing through your right toes, let's take an inhale here. On the exhale, pull the knee in towards our chest. Inhale, extend. Exhale, pull it in. We're going to kick the leg a little bit higher each time. Inhale, finding a back bend. Point the toe and lift. Exhale, round. Knee to nose. Inhale, look forward, pick the leg. This time holding it here. We're going to pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, bend the knee, point the toe up. Now here we're going to lift our opposite hand off the ground. Stay on your fingertips, or we take that left hand off the floor. Reach back if you can. If you aren't able to bind, we're just going to work on squeezing the glutes, pointing the toes, and kicking upwards. Grabbing for the ankle or the top of the foot. Let's take an inhale, tiger pose, stretching into the chest and shoulders. Keep your gaze fixed on a single spot in front of you. And slowly release, exhale. Take that leg all the way out to the side, point the toes, holding it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release, bring it back to center. Now let's try the other side. All right, from our table pose, we're going to extend the left toes. Inhale, point it back. As we exhale, round knee to nose. Inhale, extend. We're going to lift the foot up a little bit higher every time. Exhale, bring it back. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest, point the toes up, and then keep that back foot lifted and pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here, bend the knee, continue to kick the foot up. So we're going to find balance here, coming up onto your right fingertips. Maybe right hand floats off the ground. Stay balanced. We're going to reach back, right hand, left foot. Once you're in a bind, we're going to slowly kick up. Make your way into tiger pose, continue to drop the belly down. Engage the hip flexors. One more breath. And exhale, releasing tiger pose. Let's extend out to the side and hold this leg here for 5. Engage the glute meads and 4. Squeeze. 3, 2, and 1. Release. Bring the knees to the outer edges of the mat. Exhale, send the hips back. 5 breaths in wide-legged child's pose. Releasing that back bend. Let's walk our hands over to the right corner of the mat. Take a side stretch. Right hand comes over the left. Inhale, reach. Exhale, send the hips back. And walk it over to the other side. Taking your left hand over the right, press it down. Exhale, pull the hips towards your heels. Inhale, let's walk the hands back to center, looking forward. Bring the hands to center. Take an inhale, lift the hips, lift the knees. Exhale, downwards facing dog. Take a nice easy step out from side to side. Move the hips, check in with the legs, see how they feel. Dropping the chest towards the floor. From our downwards facing dog, let's take an inhale, lift the right leg up. Inhale into our three-legged dog. As we exhale, look forward, knee to nose, rocking forward onto your toes. Hold here and squeeze the knee into the knees for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it forward. Inhale, coming up high crescent lunge. Reach the arms up. Finding your balance, walk the feet out a little bit wider if you need to adjust your stance. Exhale, sink the hips down. Inhale, hands to heart center. Exhale, let's take a twist. Left hand to the outside of the right knee. Inhale, press the hands together. Exhale, twist. You need to press out through your back heel. Keep that back knee extended and lifted. And coming back to center, release. Left hand down, easy twist, right arm up. Exhale, point towards your back toes. Maybe take a half bind. Hand towards your sacrum. And releasing that bind, coming forward. Stepping back, downwards facing dog. Shift the hip side to side, move it out. Other side, inhale, left leg comes all the way up. As we exhale, high plank, knee to nose, pull it in, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step that foot all the way to the top of the mat. Inhale, we come up. High crescent lunge. Bounce a few times into your hips. Finding balance, hands to heart center. We're going to take a twist, bring our right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Press the hands together to lift the chest. Exhale, twist and deepen the pose. Staying with your breath. And release, coming back to center. Right hand down, inhale, left arm up, easy twist. Option to reach that arm back. Maybe take a bind, bend the elbow, reach it towards your sacrum, low back area. Lean the chest back. And release, hands down. Stepping back, downwards facing dog. Let's look forward to the top of the mat. Step or hop the feet to the top. Inhale as you look forward, halfway lift. Exhale, bow and fold. Reverse swan dive, come all the way back up to standing. Inhale, hands together. Exhale, hands to heart center. All right, coming to the top of your mat, let's begin with a few sun salutations. Inhale, let's reach the arms up. Exhale, swan dive forward, hinging from your hips. Bend as much as you need into the knee. Inhale, look forward, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down, stepping back or hopping into a high plank. From here, we're going to come down onto our forearms into a forearm plank. Holding dolphin plank, lower your hips down, spreading the shoulder blades. Holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your knees, thighs, belly onto the floor. Pull the forearms back to lift the chest forward and through into Sphinx pose. Exhale, lower down, hands underneath the shoulders. Give yourself a push into downwards facing dog. Exhale. Looking to the top of the mat, step or hop the feet through. Inhale, look forward, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, we bow and fold. Reverse it, come all the way back, breathing in, hands together. Exhale, hands to heart center. Again, inhale, breathing in. Exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, hands down, step or hop back into your high plank. We're going to drop down onto our forearms, dolphin plank. Lower the hips, keep your torso parallel to the floor for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, knee, thighs, belly comes down. Lift the chest, back bend, Sphinx pose. Exhale, release. Hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale, up and back, downwards facing dog. Looking forward, step or hop the feet through. Inhale, stretch the spine, halfway lift. And exhale, bend. Reverse, come all the way up. Big breath in, mountain pose. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's do this one more time. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, forward fold, dive all the way down. Inhale, halfway, flat back, stretch the spine. Exhale takes you back, high plank to dolphin plank. Come down onto your forearms, lower the hips for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees, thighs, belly comes down to the ground. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, lower, hands underneath the shoulders. Up and back, downwards facing. Taking 3 deep breaths here in your downwards facing dog. Checking in with your breath. On the next breath in, we're going to take the right leg up. Inhale, lift, and exhale, we open up the hips. Right hip stacks on top of left. Inhale, we're going to look forward. Step that right foot all the way to the top of the mat. Find your balance. We're going to come up high crescent lunge. So coming to the top of your mat, right toes pointing forward, right knee is stacked over the ankle. We're going to sweep the arms up, bounce a few times into your hips. Make sure you have a nice steady balance. From here, take a deep breath in. Exhale, we're going to twist. Left hand forward, right hand back. Inhale, come up to center. Exhale, revolve and twist. One more time. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Holding here, turn the palm open. Inhale, exalt your warrior. Reach the hand up and back. Left hand behind. Right hand can reach down towards the floor or walk down the back thigh. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, we're going to charge our heads forward. Hands out to the side. Try not to let your belly rest on the thigh. Use the strength of your legs to keep your body lifted. Inhale, up. High crescent lunge. Exhale into runner's lunge. Squeeze the shoulder blades. You charge your head forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forward. 2 more. Last one. Take the hands down. Easy twist. Left hand to the floor. Right arm up. We're going to heel toe our foot back into a side plank. So you can pause here, keep your foot in the center as a kickstand, or bring the foot all the way back. From here, we're going to lift up, pressing down to the outer edge of the feet, drive the hips up high, maybe come up into star shape, lift that top leg. Maybe bend the knee, holding it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop this foot behind, wild thing. Press down into your feet. Lift the hips to wild thing. And let's release, coming back into center. From high plank into your dolphin plank. Lower down, spread the shoulder blades for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee, thighs, belly comes down to the floor. Inhale to lift your chest. Exhale, downwards facing dog. And let's try the left side this time. Inhale, sweep that left leg up. Exhale, bend the knee, open up the hip. Feel the hip opening. Just allowing the weight of the leg to pull the hip open. Inhale, look forward, step that foot to the top of the mat. All the way forward. Inhale, rise. High crescent lunge. From here, finding your balance, keep your gaze steady on a single point. On the exhale, we're going to take our right hand forward, left arm back. Inhale, coming forward. Exhale, twist. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, twist. Turning the palm open, exalt your warrior. Reach up and back. Inhale, coming back to center. We're going to charge your head forward, reach the fingertips towards the back. Inhale to lift up. Exhale, charge forward. Squeeze your shoulder blades, keep the upper body engaged. Inhale, lift. Exhale, charge forward. 3 more. High crescent lunge on the breath in. Runner's lunge on the exhale. For 2. And last one. Dropping the right hand down, easy twist as we twist open. Open up that top arm. Option as we move into side plank, pausing your leg in the center or bring it all the way back, stacking your feet, shoulder, elbows, wrists in one line, pressing down to the outer edges of the foot. Now let's lift that top leg up if you can. Continue to drive the hips up high, maybe pull the knee in, holding it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Drop this foot back. Left foot comes down to the ground. Inhale, lift the hips up high, wild thing. Finding a back bend. And coming back into center, high plank. Walk it down, forearm plank. Lower the hips. Knees, thighs, belly to the floor. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, downwards, facing dog. 3 deep breaths. From our downwards facing dogs, take the right leg up, inhale, lift. Exhale, step forward, all the way to the top of the mat. Spin your back foot out. Inhale to windmill up into warrior 2. So our right toes are pointing forward. As we exhale, we bend the front knee to allow that knee to come over the ankle. Back foot is parallel to the back edge of the mat. Relax the shoulders as you look over your front middle finger. Breathing here. We're going to turn both palms open, straighten out that front leg. Inhale, take the arms up high. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, straighten both legs, reach the arms up. Exhale, bend. Inhale, triangle. Exhale, warrior 2. Let's do 2 more. Moving with your breath. Last one. Holding here 3 deep breaths, warrior 2. And slowly straighten out that front leg. Bring the back foot in a few inches, setting for Trikonasana, triangle pose. We're going to reach the right fingertips forward. And as you exhale, hinge from the hips. Touch down, grabbing for your toes. Hands can come to the inside or grab for a block. We open up the chest, reach the top arm up. Lean your chest back as if you're leaning against the wall. Keep your shoulders stacked. Grounding down through your feet. Use a block if you need to. If you find that your top shoulder is rounding forward and you're compromising alignment, so make yourself a little bit taller by placing a block, raising the floor up to meet you. Take an inhale, reach the top hand forward, stretch down the obliques into the outer hip. 1 more breath. And windmill the hands down. Coming forward, let's step back, high plank. Lower down onto your forearms, holding it here. Knees, thighs, belly to the floor. Inhale, lift the chest. And exhale, downwards facing dog. Let's lift the left leg up. Inhale. Stepping forward to the top of the mat, spin your back foot down. Let's inhale up into our warrior 2 position. So my back foot is parallel to the back edge of the mat. Left toe is pointing forward. As I exhale, my hips are going to come down a little bit lower. Trying to get this thigh to go parallel to the floor if you can. Staying strong here. Relax shoulders. We're going to turn the palms open, straighten that front leg. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Flowing through these two postures, triangle and warrior two, with your own breath. Last time. Exhale, holding it here, 3 deep breaths, looking over your front middle finger, warrior two, ground down through your back foot, so pressing to the outer edges. And let's straighten out this front knee, bring the back foot in a few inches, triangle pose, stretching your arms out opposite directions. We're gonna tip forward, left fingertips forward, right hip back, reaching down, grabbing for your toe, hand to the floor or a block, looking up towards that top finger if it feels okay for your neck, otherwise we keep our gaze forwards or down. Few deep breaths. And take that top hand, stretch it forward, palms down, fingers reaching towards the front. Give our sides a nice deep stretch. Breathe into the side body. And exhale, windmill the hands down to the floor. Let's step it back. High plank, lowering down, dolphin plank. Dropping your knees, thighs, belly forward. Inhale. Exhale, downwards facing dog. Three deep breaths. Walk out your feet, hips side to side. Any movements you need here to release the pose. And let's look forward. Hop and take a seat. Bring the feet into staff pose, both legs extended forward. From our seated position, let's keep our blocks nearby. We're going to work on a few seated core postures. So we're going to start with both of our legs extended. Take an inhale. We're going to pull the right knee in towards our chest. Release the hands if you can. Otherwise, keep your fingers on the ground for a bit of support. So we're going to round to the back, pull our knee towards our nose. And hold here. Inhale, extend, sit up tall, neutral spine. Exhale, hug, and pull the knee in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, pull it round through the spine. Moving with the breath. We're going to hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release, switching sides. Take an inhale, sit nice and tall to prepare. On the exhale, left knee is going to come in towards our chest, so hands can come onto the floor or keep them by your leg, rounding through the back. Inhale, extend, sit up tall. Exhale, hug it in. Contract through the abdominals. Inhale, lift. As you exhale, pull the belly button into the back of the spine. Last time. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job coming forward. We're going to bring the legs back, come into kneeling position. We're going to grab for our blocks, placing one on either side of our feet. So coming into a bit of an ankle stretch here, we're going to press our hands down. You can use the floor. I think it's a little bit easier to try with the blocks first. So taking your hands onto blocks, we're going to pull the chin in towards our chest, lift up onto our toes, stretching into the ankles. So this is really important not to overstretch your ankles, taking most of the way into your hands first. Okay, so let's give this a go. Taking a breath in. As we exhale, press down to the hands, lift the knees off the ground, coming up into our tippy toes, pull the knee into our nose, round through the back. Exhale, we release. Inhale, let's press down, lift up, stretch into the ankles, and hold. And we come back down. Let's go for 2 more. So pressing down onto the blocks. Inhale to lift, stretch into the ankles. Exhale to release. Last time. And coming all the way down. So if you like to come into the full variation of this posture called Lolasana or pendant pose, we're going to keep our hands on our block, or you can come straight to the floor. As you lift up, you're going to try to take your foot, one foot, maybe the other, off the floor. Squeeze your core and lower down. So let's give this a try. You can do exactly what we did before, keeping the tops of the feet on the ground. Or if you can, try to lift one foot, maybe the other. Remember to squeeze the abdominals, pull the knees in towards your chest. Keep pressing the floor away into the palms of your hands, onto the block or onto the ground. So a few more seconds here. And let's all release, coming forward. Let's remove the blocks off to the side. And gives ourselves a little bit of a stretch. So let's stretch out in hero pose first for our quads. We're going to come into half hero pose. We're starting with the right leg. You're going to take a seat. Bend through a knee, pull the right leg back. If you need a bit of support, place a block underneath your left sit bones, raising the floor up on the opposite side. So keep that left leg extended to start. We're going to lean back, coming down onto our forearms. Maybe start to drop the head back. If that feels okay, keep walking the hands out. Maybe we come down and grab for opposite shoulders or opposite elbows. Take a few deep breaths to release. And to come out, letting go of your hands, so your hands out wide, pushing up into the forearms. And we're going to lean towards the left leg, so the extended leg, bring that right leg out. And we'll switch sides, pull the left knee back. So make sure your knee doesn't have any pain, or the top of the ankles don't have any pain. If you are feeling a little bit of tightness, place a block underneath the opposite leg to raise the floor up. When you're ready, we're going to start to lean back, finding your way down onto our hands, then our forearms, and maybe leaning all the way back, catching opposite elbows or forearms, relaxing the hands up overhead. Taking a few deep breaths. And let's release, coming back out, placing your hands down. Inhale, lift back up onto your forearms. Roll over to the right side to release this top leg. And let's take a seat facing forwards. Sitting nice and comfortable in easy pose. We're going to come into double pigeon. So if you've never done double pigeon, let's grab a block. We're going to take the right leg, place it down in front of us. Flex the ankles so the toes are pointing away from your foot towards the knee. I'm going to take the other leg, so my left leg is going to come over on top, ankle stacked over the knee, knee over the ankle. And you might notice a bit of a gap here. That's okay. You can always use a block to bridge the space here. And over time, I find in the stretch, it won't take very long for your legs and knees to get a little bit more flexible and more mobile. Sometimes you won't even need a block. You'll find that it'll just start to naturally line up. So keep a slight flexion in both ankles. Let's take an inhale, interlace the fingers, press the hands up. As we exhale, we're going to take eagle arms, right hand underneath the left, cross your elbows, and grab for opposite shoulders. Or take full eagle bind by bringing the palms together. Let's pull the elbows down towards our chest, stretching into the upper back, into the traps. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, we're going to fold forward. So bending forward, hands can land on the ground or onto a block. Slowly release. Let's come all the way back up. Releasing the arms, we'll take a seated twist over to the right side. Sit up tall, breathe in, and exhale, we twist. And coming forward, we'll release, switching directions. So we'll place a left foot on the bottom. This time, right leg will come on top, ankle over the knee, knee over the ankle. Use a block if you need to bridge the gap, make it a little bit more comfortable as we fold forward. So interlace the fingers again. Inhale, extend, reach up through the elbows, press the palms up, lift the chest. Exhale, this time left arm will come underneath the right. You'll grab for shoulders or bind through the forearms, palms together. Taking a breath in, lift the arms. Exhale, bind tightly through the arms. Pull the elbows down towards your chest, focusing on the upper back. Inhale, release, lift up. Exhale, we're going to slowly fold forward, coming over both legs. Finding a nice passive fold wherever you are. And slowly, let's release. Inhale all the way up. Coming to a twist. We'll twist over to the left side. Breathe in, sit up tall. And exhale. Maybe start to look towards the back of the mat, behind that left shoulder. And coming forward, we'll extend the leg out to the side, right leg on a diagonal, left sole of the foot to the inner thigh. Let's take an inhale to sit up tall. Exhale, we turn to that right leg, forward fold. Using a strap if you need. Getting comfortable here. That added revolved motion of the forward fold will help us stretch out into this low area, that QL muscle in our low back. Now let's come all the way up, take a counter stretch. We're going to take our left hand behind, palms down, fingers facing the back. We're going to take an inhale, press into our shin, into our right foot. Inhale to lift, drive the hips up high. And exhale, slowly come out. Same way you came in, switching sides. Left leg out, right sole of the foot to the inner thigh. Breathing in, sit up tall. We're going to turn to face that extended leg. Exhale, fold. Keep pulling the sit bones back, stretching into your low back. And breathing in, lifting up our counter stretch, palms down, fingers facing the back. Deep breath in as we lift the hips. Open up the heart, reach that top arm back, hips pressing forward. And exhale, slowly come out the same way you came in, all the way down. We'll slowly make our way down onto our backs into our supine position. Alright, from here, picking up the knees, making your way into happy baby pose, grabbing for the arches of the feet or the big toes, beginning to rock side to side, forwards and back, release the low back. You can play with extending one leg or the other, or extending both, releasing the hamstrings, inner thighs. And bring the feet back to center. When you're ready, let's release the arms, release the legs down beside the body, palms facing up. Completely relax and let go. closing the eyes here, allowing your body to absorb all the benefits of this practice. Soft breath as we go into Shavasana, enjoying this relaxation time for yourself, for your body. Namaste. Thank you so much, yogis, for joining me in another class. I hope you enjoyed it and feel a little bit more energized and invigorated. You might feel a little bit sore the next few days, but that's totally normal. Just give your muscles a little bit of time to relax. As always, feel free to leave a comment in the section below to let me know anything else you'd like to see or work on in the future. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.